今日も素晴らしい一日ね。
Welcome back to Motherland Ursus, everyone! We are finally here to see the bears fight against Black Knight. I did clear both BI8 and the X8 last year, but I have a better EX clear this time during the rerun. You just have to stay around to see. Beyond that, I will probably be back more often to have a talk with you people now that the LD event is finished. And it was a great success. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I loved the reach we got. So many people watching the streams and they went great. Everyone seemed to enjoy the competition a lot. We even saw some famous names in chat, and they seemed to enjoy everything as well. I will make a recap soon. Either way, today we are here to look at our beloved cuddly friends. This first clear is just my old auto, and I was happy to find it working perfectly. It was very nice to finish the shop while getting some grindstones. But man, do you remember how much people struggled with Black Knight during the original run? I can still hear the despair coming from my friends' voices as they realize the range of the silence. And to be fair, I can't really blame them. It's not the most obvious problem to solve. But in the end, I do think this boss has a very good design. You can still reach her with AA snipers, and anything with range 4 will be completely safe. It's not even hard to use the good old bodies strat. Sure, Black Knight can jump if you try to block her, but you can just block her again. But for us it's very easy, since we have P.O.K.K.A to end Black Knight while Aurora makes use of her amazing healing talent. I remember trying P.O.K.K.A's too, but I needed a little bit more damage. That's why she's using S1, which is, in fact, higher DPS on a single target. But just as Stina deals with the last 2 drones, we can prepare for the real show. This was just a note clear, but in BI-X8 I have some new resource management I was too bad to see before. So let's have a look at it. You can see the first big change is, of course, no Vanguard. Unless you want Gummy to be a Vanguard. You know, I love my General Zima just like the next guy. But sometimes you realize that extra DP means nothing, and when that is the case, we can let her rest at home. Take a day off, my girl. The lanes in this map aren't very high pressure, so most of the setup is to deal with the boss. And there she is, she comes very early to the party. Fortunately for us, we can rely on P.O.K.K.A for damage, and maybe add some extra with Jay. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I need to deploy Jay and be Hunter here. This is not as optimal as it could be, but I do use both of them later, so whatever, leave it as is. That will make quick work of her phase 1. And on the other side of the stage we have Stina feeding pancakes to Silverash's army. What a good girl she is. Our plan didn't change that much, we still want Aurora tanking with her impressive regen. But this is very different from my clear from last time. You might not have seen it, but I had all the damage being dealt to Degenbrecher in the last tiles of the map. Things will look a lot better now, but we will still have some hype building up. You can ignore that J deploy, by the way, it doesn't do anything. I was just trying to get Gummy's redeploy a little bit earlier, but it makes no difference. Because yes, Gummy will be redeployed later. We are already starting to see our redeploys. The Hunter is there just to be jumped over. P.O.K.K.A will be killing the boss. And Jay as always will do everything to keep the squad glued together. We do have a little bit of a block 1 moment right here with Aurora, but Stina's position makes sure that Sneaky Dude goes down. Last time I had Absinthe killing the defenders with Gummy's help. But this not only requires fewer ops, it is also more fun. Don't you love when enemies almost run away? I do. Anyway, here it begins. Jay goes down to bait the jump as we deal as much damage as we can with P.O.K.K.A and Stina. Even if Stina gets silenced, she got a couple of hits off. I retreat her to maybe use her later and let Aurora be the juggernaut she is. She's barely even feeling it. Of course, some dudes will get past Aurora, but that's why we have Gummy. She's truly a hero. As is Jay dealing with the last 2 guys on the left side. As you can see, Aurora's regen proves to be strong enough to survive all the way, but we do need to retreat both her and P.O.K.K.A to finish Degenbrecher. It might look like there's nothing left for the bears, but we have just enough time to make this work. Another thing that makes me believe this is nowhere near optimized enough is that Stina here is not really doing anything. I even deploy her again hoping to have her damage help, but you will see, I clearly had no clue what I was doing. Anyway, Degenbrecher is getting to the end, and our bears are almost here to save the day. I even slow things down to decrease my chances of messing up, and just in time I deploy Poca and Aurora to finish her off. This makes me believe CM could be done, but I'm kinda done with this event. I'm sorry. I still have a lot of stuff I want to do, and I want to work on those, so we will see how things go in the next while. As for you, why don't you tell me about your experience with Break the Ice? I like this event, even if it is quite a simple one, so I would like to hear what you think. But that is it for today. This was Kuma, and I hope everyone has a very nice day. Peace out.
ドクターの期待は裏切ってないわね。